Hi, I'm Shaina Dubroff. Here are tips and tricks for decorating a cake from your home. I like to sketch out a quick drawing so I give myself an idea of what guidelines to follow. Often I don't follow them exactly. When I create the cake, I see how it's going to look in real, and in real is often different, but it just gives me an idea where to go. So, and what I'm going to do is for this summer theme cake to celebrate the beginning of the summer and the end of Zoom school, woohoo, is going to do blue wavy finish with a buttercream. And then I'm going to get my brown sugar and add some sand there. A surfboard we'll put in the front over here. Maybe I'll add an umbrella and some shoes. The first thing is I'm going to sketch out on this piece of paper a surfboard. So that way I can get this done out of fondant and let it dry. So I just drew that on a piece of paper. It's folded in half, so I make sure it's symmetrical 100%, and I'm going to now cut the paper and use this as my stencil guideline. Over here I have some cornstarch. This will help the fondant not stick. We have our cutout of our surfboard, and I'm just going to get a little bit of fondant. I think I'm going to make my surfboard orange and yellow, a neutral colour. And I'm going to take a pinch of each colour and just marbleize it. And marbleizing is just when you mix it together, you don't fully mix it, and then it becomes a really cool marble consistency. Then we're going to just roll it so you have that cool look, and using the cornstarch to make sure that nothing is sticking to your rolling pin or your surface. So often I'll lift it up and check and make sure that nothing is sticking. And then use my stencil to go around on my fondant, cutting it right on the edge. Be gentle when you're pressing on your paper so that way you don't get marks on your fondant. Now I'm going to just add a stripe of red to the middle of our surfboard to add a pop of colour. So I'm just going to roll out the red piece of fondant. Now I'm going to get my paintbrush, wet it, and add it to the middle of my surfboard. Now I'm just going to put our finished surfboard to the side, and then I'm going to go and get the cake and start decorating them. So take out the cakes and level them with my large serrated knife, and then I will start filling them as well. So we're actually going to do a surprise element in this cake and put some candy inside. So I just took a glass shot glass, and I'm cutting out the centers of each cake. So I'm going to start off without icing on the base, so that way the cake sticks to it, and then I'm going to add the frosting around, making sure that it doesn't get in the hole. And he is going to add the candies into the middle of the cake. Woo! Woohoo! 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 Stop! Stop! There's extra. Don't let it overflow, because you still need to get the cake, the top part on it. So that's enough, and we have a few extra, and there you go, have it. Now I'm just going to do our final layer of cake, which I have a thin piece to cover for the top. Bring out the top. Whoops, broke a little bit, but that's fine. And we'll just add that in and I'll stick with the icing. Now we have our cake. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crumb coat the whole cake. So one of the things that is important when crumb coating is to try and get as much icing as possible onto the cake and then scrape it away. This way you'll be dealing with less headaches and crumbs. So halfway through I ran out of my white frosting, which is totally fine. I'll even add more dimension to the color of the cake when it's time to add the blue. So I'll have two different colors for the waves. This is a basic, quick, smooth, and I'm going to pop it in the fridge for a few minutes so it could show. Now I'm going to add a lot more frosting to the side of the cake with to make the waves, but I'm not going to be strict if it's smooth because I don't want it to be smooth. Now I'm finishing off the blue frosting all around the cake, and then I'm going to just add a little bit of white for dimension and colour. Now I'm going to take some brown sugar as my sand and add it on to the cake for this full summer vibe. I'm going to take the again, I keep having this brain freeze with this word, our surfboard, and I'm just going to stick it in the front over here. Then I'm going to get this cute little umbrella and add it to our sand over here. And of course we have to have, hooray, school's out. Whoops. Let's just get that actually over here. It's over here. Hooray. Ta-da! So now I'm going to show you a few extra things you could do if you have the tools or if you want to buy the tools. You could buy these silicone molds on Amazon, and you just want to make sure your hands aren't sticky. We're going to take a little piece of this peach color fondant and I'm going to put it into a shell mold. And then once it's all in nice and neat, I'm just going to pop it out. And we have this beautiful shell that I'm going to add to our beach theme, summer themed cake. And I'm just going to make these a pair of cute little flip-flops matching and themed with our surfboard. Wait, one second. Wait, let's just get the candy. 1 second, let's see if we can get the candy color.
Yeah!
Give me 1 second. You do that one. Yeah. Okay.